Welcome to the Manhasset Secondary School English Department's Writers Awards presentation. We would like to commend and congratulate all of this year's award recipients. We are delighted to publicly recognize and applaud your achievements in the classroom, your contributions to literary magazines and clubs, and your successes in entering and winning writing contests. We will begin our awards presentation with the NCTE Achievement Awards in Writing. Each year, the National Council of Teachers of English hosts a themed writing contest and publicly recognizes the best student writing in the nation. This year's theme was Why I Write. Every high school is able to nominate a very few select students to participate in this prestigious contest. Being nominated is an honor in itself. This year's nominee is Allison Park, a junior who is a prolific writer. Our second award is from the local chapter of the Daughters of the American Revolution. This organization invites one Manhasset student selected by the English department to write an essay for the annual Good Citizens Award and Scholarship Contest. This award recognizes and rewards individuals who possess the qualities of dependability, service, leadership, and patriotism in their homes, schools, and communities. Senior Kelsey Corwin is this year's award recipient, and her citizenship and service is evident not only in her writing, but in all her extracurricular activities and community service hours. Our next award, sponsored by the Nassau Reading Council, is the Young Authors Contest. It is open to students in kindergarten through grade 12 in Nassau County's public, private, and parochial schools. Students are asked to submit personal narratives in either prose or poetry format. According to the contest, a personal narrative is writing derived from the author's own experience in which feelings are expressed and events are recreated. This year's award recipients are Stanley Kong, Serena Mancuso, and Dylan Wu. The Scholastic Art and Writing Awards are ranked among the most prestigious national awards. Teens in grades 7 through 12 apply in 29 categories of art and writing. In 2019, students submitted nearly 340,000 works of art and writing to the Scholastic Awards. Submissions are judged by luminaries in the visual and literary arts, some of whom are past award recipients. Panelists look for works that best exemplify originality, technical skill, and the emergence of a personal voice or vision. Our numerous winners are evidence of the abundant talent and creativity our students possess. Ryan DeRoss received a Gold Key Award for his short story entitled True Friendships Don't Really Change. Stanley Kong received 2 Gold Key Awards, one for his personal essay entitled An Empty Page, and one for his short story entitled Race Against the Rising Sun. Serena Mancuso received a Gold Key Award for her short story, The Sun and the Moon, an excerpt of my distant memory. Shivani Patel received a Gold Key Award for her critical essay entitled Prisoners Should Be Considered for Organ Donation. Lucas Kim received a Silver Key Award for his personal essay entitled Indebted. Ava Klausouris received 2 Silver Key Awards, one for her poem entitled You Gave Me Rain, and one for her science fiction piece Instant Satisfaction. Caroline Owen received a Silver Key Award for her short story entitled Ghost. Joanna Rontiris received a Silver Key Award for her short story entitled Taller Now. Gwendolyn Cito received 2 Silver Key Awards, both for her poems, one entitled Of Fire and Rebels and one entitled Best Friends. Ava Shu received 2 Silver Key Awards, one for her short story entitled Silver Lining and one for her poem entitled Under the Tree. Ivan Vuong received a Silver Key Award for his portfolio entitled Perspective Mirrors. Dylan Wu received a Silver Key Award for his personal essay entitled A Morning Reflection. Isabella Falcone received honorable mention for her journalism piece entitled What's an Elephant? A deeper look into the endangered African elephant. Connor Gibbons received honorable mention for his flash fiction piece entitled Freundschaft. Wilson Hugh received honorable mention for his science fiction piece entitled The World Above. Sophia Kim received honorable mention for her critical essay entitled Entering America's Hell. Austin Lay received honorable mention for his personal essay entitled Untitled. Juliana Opress received honorable mention for her short story entitled The World We've Become. Caroline Owen received 2 honorable mentions, both for her poems, one entitled I Have So Many Words for You, and one entitled December Musings. Gwendolyn Cito received 2 honorable mentions, one for her poem entitled Sipping from the Flask of Wanderlust, and one for her short story entitled Urban Triumph. Eileen Zhu received honorable mention for her short story entitled The City. The next award holds a special place in our hearts. The Carrie Stitt Awards for Artistic Expression are sponsored annually by Manhasset Secondary School's literary magazine, The Phoenix. Each year, the staff of The Phoenix determines a theme and the contest begins. Awards are given to the middle and high school students who present the best written and visual art created in response to the theme. This year's theme was catharsis. Caroline Egan is the high school writing award winner for her poem, Shasta Daisies. Shasta Daisies by Caroline Egan. When Shasta daisies bloom at your feet, bluebells chime and ring in your ear. Water lilies flood my dreams. Lost in a sea of freesia, a path of plush petals guide you home. Breaths of honeysuckle serenade the air, and hyacinth flutters rosy cheeks. Dandelions arise in somber sunshine. A blissful notion, a quiet tear, frail hair and skin of paper, pale blessings. Shall I, too, care to dare my tranquil? The heavy stream of sorrow-ridden, white waters, sent with a whirl of sanity, none do I bear with white water. Above his Japanese maple, your home now I call my own. Forgiveness feels distant and grants a frigid touch. I can't aid the grief of all who grasp knowing deep nostalgia and utter bliss. Though Shasta daisies have their will, and desolate perceptions and sparing drops of dawn, sparrows hop, and evening breezes left still in wonder of what is no longer. The rarity that is you, Shasta daisy, none is left to parallel the beauty, wondrous daisies, fragile and light. Airy and supple springtime, I raised the daisies that joyed you. The daisies planted by a once bountiful hand, palms and endless morning blue skies, weeds plucked about with dirty fingers bearing freshly cut hydrangeas. The pond floods in April, and I toss a bitter chance, a love that I wished for. Content with your gifts in May, bouquets of Queen Anne's lace, and a tulip parade. I know that I miss you, because your daisies bloom every day. TJ Roscoe is the High School Art Award winner. Jordan Aboyun is the Middle School Writing Award winner for her poem, Piano Mother.
Piano Mother by Jordan Aboyun. Taking a long, sought-after break, she shuts her weary eyes, tired from the work of the day. Amidst the chaos around her, she plays a single note. It cuts through the noise, silencing. Her mind rings free, her heart true, a symphony of one the children listen, awestruck. Her built-up feelings of the day, frustration, heartache, sorrow, they sit in the audience, waiting, slowly taken one by one and released through an explosion of song. The piano plays louder, its expression lifting. The grim, Dreary and wilted, they raise their heads and sing. No composer could ever compare, would ever know what joy is found in her performance, as all her emotions rush upward, and suddenly they combust in a brilliant beam of light as her last note resonates.
Leslie Aboyun is the Middle School Art Award winner. Our final award category for this year's awards presentation is the Special Recognition Award. Teachers submit the names of students whom they feel deserve special recognition for outstanding work habits or a unique quality or talent demonstrated in English, reading, or one of our English electives.
Emily has worked so diligently and effectively to produce work that is of the highest quality. She has taken advantage of every opportunity that was given to her to be successful and consistently worked multiple periods per day to maintain the highest standards. She has modeled for all students how hard work, attention to detail, unyielding determination, and seriousness of purpose lead to significant personal growth and distinguished academic achievement. Throughout the course of 7th grade, Costa has stepped into a fuller measure of his potential as a reader, writer, speaker, and thinker. Costa is a student of the arts. He writes his own songs, performs on stage, and has a YouTube channel. He has a great mind and is truly a great being. Throughout the course of 7th grade, Gabby has revealed her talents as a reader, writer, speaker, and thinker. She is a great scholar who enjoys puzzles, crafts, and puppies. Gabby has a great mind and is a great being. Dora has a desire to produce quality work, and she will seek out help to ensure that she meets her own high standards. She is open to constructive criticism and learns from her previous challenges. As such, she continues to grow as a writer. Michael has shown tremendous growth as an English student this year. This is due to his willingness to accept feedback. It's been a joy to see his confidence as a reader and writer grow so much this year. Kiara has shown great growth in her skills this year. Her effort and diligence to become a stronger English student have proven successful. Luke always puts in 100% effort, no matter how big or small the assignment. He starts every day with a smile, and he does his best to connect with those around him. He is one of the best listeners I have ever met, and really values the opinions of others. Remember his name. We're going to see great things from him in the future. Hannah is a bundle of energy in the English class, always eager to share her thoughts and help out her classmates. Distance learning has proved to be no challenge for Hannah, as her assignments are always finished, usually with time to spare. She holds herself to an incredibly high standard and won't stop until she meets it. Outside of English, she also helps with the middle school student government, doing what she can to help others. I think we're going to see great things from Hannah in the future. Melly is an exceptional writer whose voice clearly shines through all her work. The moving depth found in her narratives is evidence of her thoughtful insight and creativity. Jeffrey is a conscientious student who regularly turns in homework completely. His average throughout the year is 100%. Jeffrey shares in class on a daily basis and is an engaged, thoughtful student who is able to internalize information and read with precision and insight. Fjord is an imaginative, powerful writer. His creative stories jump off the page with vivid descriptions and a commitment to detailed character development. Nicolette writes with an eloquence and sophistication far beyond her years. She has crafted powerful arguments, comprehensive analyses, and inventive creative narratives throughout the school year. Each writing assignment allowed Nicolette to flourish and evince her tremendous writing ability. Caitlin has distinguished herself not only through her diligence and her hard work, but also through her insightful contributions to class discussions and her passion for learning. She is a very enthusiastic, energetic student who has been an asset to the class all year. It has been a pleasure to work with her. In addition to an outstanding academic record, Maxwell has made his mark by being an outspoken participator in class. With a positive attitude, Maxwell poses questions and promotes ideas in ways that deepen our understanding of text and theme. He is a wonderful presence in the classroom. Melissa shows up to class every day, ready to complete her best work. She is always a strong voice in classroom discussions, and her comments advance the discourse of our classroom. She is positive and polite to all, helping to create a warm and welcoming classroom environment. Ava has strong critical thinking and writing skills. She adds her voice to classroom discussions, and her responses help her classmates better understand complex material. She produces work of the highest quality. Josh, in a class of gifted writers, was a cut above. His ability to write with sophistication, authority, and elegance distinguished him from the other AP students. His were the essays that the other students waited to hear me read aloud. "How can I write like Josh?" was asked by more than one student. He writes with a voice that is mature beyond his years and is well deserving of this special recognition. Nick's hard work and his own high standards were made clear through his Shark Tank presentation. He went so far as to create his own commercial, a commercial that was so professional and engaging that it could be put on TV right now. He truly pushed himself through this year and grew so much in his critical thinking skills. Danny is a conscientious and hardworking student who shines in so many of our units. From his one-sentence horror story, to his Shark Tank project to help learners who struggle with reading, to his spoken word poems about overcoming disability, Danny has really stood out to us as an individual who pursues academic excellence while striving to help others. Jack consistently goes above and beyond. He pushes his own limits, stretching and growing along the way. His contributions in class elevate the discussion, and his work ethic is a model, encouraging others to try their hardest and to do their best. In addition, Jack is a true gentleman. Hector is a smart, insightful, empathetic young man who contributes ideas to class discussion and is always compassionate and helpful to others. Hector is an English language learner who demonstrates strength, fortitude, love for faculty and family, and a tremendous desire to succeed. We are so proud of all that he has achieved. Gwendolyn has always submitted thorough, insightful work on time. She completes all reading assignments with extensive annotations so that her discussions are unique and empathetic. Organizing and prioritizing her workload is what has made her an invaluable student in the classroom, virtually and personally. Gwendolyn is always happy to help. Ivan is a motivated writer, creating language and worlds in his poetry. Ivan is also a strong prose writer, and he is able to turn a classroom assignment into a challenge that allows him to write in his own voice, while still being engaged with the classroom activities. Ivan is independent. He creates rules for his own writing, sometimes focusing on the sound of words or the feel of words when we speak them. Needless to say, he is imaginative and dedicated to his craft and art. Skye demonstrated a tremendous aptitude for journalistic writing throughout the course. She was always enthusiastic to report on difficult stories and was able to aptly explore many different styles. Skye exemplified the components of a skilled journalist: punctuality, curiosity, and tenacity. Congratulations to all of our award winners. To our middle school students, freshmen, sophomores, and juniors, we look forward to seeing you in September and continuing our literary journeys together. To our seniors, we wish you much success in all of your future endeavors.